morning, guys. It's Navin joining the call. Can you guys hear me? Could you please type in the chat window, guys, if you can hear me fine? Good morning, Pawan. Great. Via Shubham, Julie Mohammed, thank you. Just give me one moment while I get started. Okay. Great. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. Before I get started, let me just go ahead and give you a quick introduction about myself, guys. Thank you, Ramna. So here is a brief introduction about myself. My name is Navin Paturu. I have over 24 plus years experience in the world of IT and analytics. And I have lived about 10 plus years in USA. Last 14 years, I am here in India. I work primarily on Python, Spark, Azure, ML, R, and other tools, guys. Okay. Our entire course is going to be revolving around Python, Hadoop, Spark, and Azure ML. Python is going to be the main batting and bowling. Hadoop Spark is going to be the wicket keeping and fielding, including the Azure ML, guys. So in this one, Python with machine learning, deep learning is going to be your main batting and bowling. That is what this course is going to be about, guys. That's what we are going to, that's what we will try to learn more in this course. Today, I will briefly introduce you to what is data science, and in the coming up days, we'll also try to understand what is artificial intelligence, what is the main difference between them. We'll talk a little bit about what is machine learning, what is deep learning. We'll try to understand a little bit about what, why, and how these things are useful to us, guys. Okay, so we'll try to understand a little bit of what. We'll try to understand why it is important for you guys, and in real world, to be more precise, I'll put it here, how it is, how companies and businesses are using these things is what we will try to understand, guys. Okay, so with that, that's a brief introduction about myself. I'll be talking a little bit more about myself as we go on, guys. Okay, so before I get started, a favorite quote of myself: if you want to awaken all of humanity, then awaken all of yourself. If you want to eliminate the suffering in the world, then eliminate all that is dark and negative in yourself. Truly, the greatest gift you have to give is that of your own self-transformation. So in other words, that's a favorite quote. It refers, since it is kind of my understanding, is that whatever we're seeing, anything negative or anything dark outside is really not outside, but it is really within us. So if we clear the darkness in us, the darkness outside clears, is what it seems to be referring, guys. That's a friendly introduction, guys. But this is a course which is going to be focusing mostly on artificial intelligence and data science and a little bit of big data analytics, guys. Today, we are being all asked to stay home, stay safe. And while we stay home, we stay trying to stay safe. We should also try to keep learning, and that will be helpful, that will be useful, guys. As simple as that. That is what this one is about. An investment in knowledge is the best investment. The best way to learn is to invest in knowledge. We spend a lot of money going to movies and buying many other things. If you're able to invest in knowledge, that is one of the best things that we can do. And investing in data will make you smarter. If you're smarter, you have an advantage, guys. So a little bit of philosophy there. But let's come back to the main thing, the profession of the future, the artificial intelligence and data science today. AI is everywhere, everything is data. That is why it is referred as a profession of the future. In the future, everybody of us is going to be working with AI. Whether you are doing the most lowest thing or most sophisticated thing, everybody will be working with data science and techniques of AI, guys. That's what we'll try to understand. What we want, why you're all probably looking at this course is some of you are probably looking at better careers. Some of you are probably looking at better salaries. I'm sure everybody wants a better salary. I'm sure everybody is working hard to get a better salary. It is not only big companies, but a lot of companies, even small companies, are today trying to understand how to use the techniques of artificial intelligence and data science into their businesses, guys. So, what they're doing is they're looking for the people who have an idea about these techniques. These jobs are better. Unlike a Java programmer or a .NET programmer, where there is not a lot of innovation or creativity, data science and artificial intelligence jobs are very, very creative and innovative jobs, guys. If you're a Java or a .NET programmer, you wake up and think, you don't feel like going to job. Whereas if you're a data scientist, if you generally work in the world of artificial intelligence, the machine learning and the deep learning, in the world of machine learning and deep learning, you feel like going to work. That is why they are referred as better jobs, guys. Today, everybody has data, but not many people have an idea what to do with the data, how to use the data, what are the techniques that we can perform with the data is what is going on. So what we want is we want to learn some of these things, achieve some of these. These are some of our goals. It's better salary, better job, better career the is are some of your goals, guys. Can everybody else hear me fine, guys? It looks like Saeed is having some issue. Are you all doing okay? Ashok, are you okay, buddy? Thank you, Julie. Okay, so that is what we want. But what is important is what companies want. What companies want is insight. What is insight? They want insight. Insight is knowledge, and using knowledge, they want to drive. They want to drive their business. Okay. The problem: world is changing fast. There is limited talent. Artificial intelligence. Think of artificial intelligence as like cricket. If you think of AI as cricket, machine learning is learning how to hit the boundaries, how to hit the force. In cricket is machine learning. What is deep learning? Deep learning is learning how to hit the sixes in cricket. Okay, so what is it? Very few people are there. There are not a lot of people. It's a new field. It's just in 1 or 2 years, it's been growing, and not a lot of people are there. That is what is the problem today, guys. So, machine learning, deep learning, and computer vision and natural language processing. This is going to be the batting and bowling. If you're coming here today, if you're planning to look at this course, this is the nucleus of this course. The most important things that you'll be learning are going to be revolving around these things, and then the rest of them are going to be the wicket keeping and the fielding, guys. This is going to be the nucleus. This is going to be the center. What is happening today? They're becoming the fundamentals of every domain. Whether you're in healthcare, whether you're in telecom, whether you're in education, whether you're in, irrespective of what field you're in, these are becoming the fundamentals of every domain. The problem, not many people are there. If you take a look at this game, pass, catch, and shoot. What are they? Well, that's a basketball. I'm sure you recognize the guy in yellow, Kobe Bryant. He passed away recently, and things like that, guys. What is happening? What is pass, catch, and shoot? They are the fundamentals of the game. What's happening? Machine learning, deep learning, and computer vision and natural language processing. They're becoming the fundamentals of each and every domain. By learning these things, you're gifting a gift to yourself. You're presenting a gift to yourself. So it is a good idea. Whether you learn it here, whether you learn it somewhere else, definitely give it a positive attention, guys. The entire world is already running on these techniques of machine learning and deep learning. Okay, that is what companies need from you. Companies need those people who have an idea of how to work with machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, and natural language processing, guys. Everybody with me so far, guys? Can you quickly type in a yes? Can you type in a Y? Are you able to follow me and understand me? Just a friendly yes there, just to make sure. You're all doing okay there? Good? Okay. Fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. What that means is, well, our beloved Bruce Lee is indicating practice is important. Practice is very, very important. The gist of it. It is not just enough to learn, it is more important to practice, guys. That is what I want you to keep it in mind. And data is at the heart of the change. People who know how to work with data are going to be an advantage. We will learn many techniques, and those are the techniques that you're going to see the world. Once you have an idea of how the techniques, of how the machine learning and the deep learning techniques work, you will see the world in a different way. Your thinking is going to be much more evolved, much more sophisticated compared to many of the other people around you guys. Okay. Data can help. What do we need to do? We need to learn how to work with the data. What is machine learning? What is deep learning? These are a set or a group of algorithms or advanced algorithms. They are the latest and the greatest. Whether you take cloud computing, whether you take DevOps or any other course and things like that, AI is going to be staying with us. AI is the latest and AI is the greatest, guys. Today, even if you compare to cloud computing, AI is the king, guys. Okay. So imagine you want to learn cricket. You can learn batting, you can learn bowling, you can learn wicket keeping or fielding, but it is better to be an all-rounder. That is what this course is about, guys. Okay. So what is that? Well, as part of this course, by the end of this course, you can try for a Python programmer, you can try for a AI professional, a data scientist, a Spark developer. We will also be learning a bit of statistics as part of this program, guys. So these are the important things: the main batting and bowling, Python, machine learning, and deep learning. Big data Hadoop, as data scientists, you will be ending up touching with big data. So we'll also look at some of the important concepts of big data. Azure ML is nothing but machine learning on the cloud, guys. Many times we build models. As data scientists, we build models. We help the businesses in making predictions. But our business might be somewhere in USA and we might be sitting somewhere in Hyderabad or Bangalore building a model. Now, what if they want to use our model? Well, we can upload it on the cloud. We can build it on the cloud. That is what we'll be learning using Azure ML. Spark is again part of the big data. We'll be focusing more on the Spark rather than Hadoop, guys. And statistics, you will be in a good shape to understand and answer all the statistical jargon questions and things like that in your interviews and in your daily work, guys. So we'll talk a little bit about that in the coming up slides. Another problem, a big problem we are facing today is we are in the era of COVID. It is really becoming very sensitive. And what's happening is, well, for a long time we stayed home. A lot of people were trying to say stay safe. Well, but if you just stay home and stay safe, not go to work and try to do everything from home, you're still missing something, guys. What do? You add learning to it. If you add learning to it, what do? Well, you're making the best of your life. What is that? That is what the profession of the future is, guys. So that's just a friendly motivation. Let's try to understand a little bit of what is data science, guys. Okay, before we get into a little bit more, here's a friendly understanding, a one-line definition of what is data science is. It is a skill of extracting knowledge from data. If someone were to ask you a one-line definition, you have data, you try to find. A guy who tries to find the knowledge in the data is a data scientist, is what you can say, guys. Here is a friendly mantra or a friendly way of looking at understanding what we mean by extracting knowledge. Imagine somebody has given you a puzzle. Imagine somebody is asking you to put the puzzle together. As you're able to put the puzzle together, as you're putting the pieces together, we're able to visualize, we're able to analyze. By the time we are done, we can tell a small story. It looks like this is a father and a child meeting at a beach on a cloudy day or a warm day, warm and a cloudy day. Maybe they're on a picnic having some fun on a vacation. What are we doing, guys? We're telling a story from a puzzle. What is that? That is data science. Just like we can tell a story from a puzzle, being able to tell a story from a data is what is data science. From raw data, you're trying to tell a story. That story is what is knowledge, that is insights, that is for business. That is a friendly definition of data science. Let's go and try to understand a slightly technical definition of data science, guys. Imagine before COVID, there were a group of people. Imagine this is a colony, a group of people, a city and a country and things like that. There are lots of males, lots of females and things like that. Different people are from different countries, counties, cities, locations. They speak different languages. Some are married, some are unmarried, some are some have own homes, some have cars, and things like that. So every color represents a different category of people. But on one fine day, suddenly a group of people started getting infected with COVID. Cool. So group of people, these were the group of people, these are the group of people who are suddenly started getting infected with COVID. So what can we do? Well, imagine what we want to do is a group of people got infected and we don't want others to be infected. So what can we do? Imagine we're taking the data of a lot of people. And then what we are doing is we are analyzing this data. What can we understand? Well, if you take a look at this one, imagine the pink. There were three pink women. All of them are female. What is special about them? Imagine, for the sake of simplicity, on a fine day, what did they do? All these three women visited a restaurant. Okay, they were all female. They visited a restaurant. And what happened is the three out of three pink females who visited restaurant got infected with COVID. So what is 3 by 3? 3 by 3 is 1. 1 can be translated into 100%. What does that mean? Well, we can now say if any of the females who visited that particular restaurant, if a customer is a female and she visited that specific restaurant, there is a 100% chance or a probability that she may have got infected with COVID is what we can translate it into. I'll try it one more time. Let's see if that helps you. Okay. Three people, three females visited restaurants, or three customers visited restaurant. All the three customers happen to be females. What is special? Well, they visited a specific restaurant. So now what we are saying is 3 by 3 is 1. 1 can be translated into 100%. So if there is any other female, if there is any other customer who is a female and she visited the same restaurant, we are now translating it and saying there is a 100% chance that she would get infected with COVID is what we can translate it into. To understand that, let's go one step ahead. Take a look at this one. So here is what happened to the two purples. So this guy was originally here. This guy was originally here. But what happened? Well, these two guys visited a pub. There were originally three of them. Out of three of them, two of them got infected with COVID. So now, what is 2 by 3? 2 by 3 is 0.66 is 66%. Which means we can now translate and see if there are any other customers who happen to be male and they visited pubs. We can now translate that and say there is a 66% chance or a probability they are going to be infected with COVID is what we can translate it into. To understand that, let's go one step ahead. Take a look at this one. What is special? Well, here is 1, here is 2, here is 3. There were originally 3 customers. Let's say, what are they? They visited a bakery. And these customers happen to be female. Green indicates, they are female guys, okay? So what is happening is, it looks like one of them got infected out of 3 of them. So what is 1 by 3? 0.33, that is 33%. Which means we can go to we can go to the rest of the population, identify all the people who are females, and have they visited the bakery. If they have visited the bakery, then they have a 33% chance or a probability that they're going to be getting infected with COVID is what we can translate it into. Let's go one step ahead. Imagine these are the combination of group of colors and genders. What is happening? They visited neighbors. These were probably the people just sitting at home and just visiting neighbors and things like that. What's happening? The probability is less than 33%. So what is it? Well, we'll translate that and say there is a less likely chance of them getting infected with COVID. And here are the group of colors and genders. What is special about them? Well, these guys did not go out. They stayed at home, they ate at home. So what is happening? Well, none of them have got the COVID. In other words, they all stayed home and they are safe. Okay, so what is happening? This is, imagine we have a group of customers, group of people, trying to identify who's male or female, anybody can find. You can read their name. Let's take a name Prashik. Prashik sounds like maybe a boy's name. Jakir sounds like a boy's name. Julie sounds like a Julie Kumari. Sounds like a girl's name. By looking at the name, we can say who's male or female. But by looking at a person, by looking at a name of a person, you cannot predict what is the probability if they are going to get infected with COVID or not. What is that? That is called identifying hidden patterns. Being able to identify whether somebody is a male or a female is an example of a simple pattern. Being able to identify whether somebody is going to get infected with COVID or not is a hidden pattern, is a hidden relationships. What is that? That is what is called insight. That is what companies want. Companies have a lot of data. Companies need the people who know how to find such patterns. Okay, so what is data? Data is like the land. On the land, there is a lot of sand and soil. You can take anybody and they'll be able to tell you what is sand and soil. Very few people can find the gold in the land. What is gold? Gold is knowledge. What is knowledge? Being able to identify any person and being able to understand what are the chances of somebody getting a COVID versus not is a slightly technical example of what is data science. What is that? That is what companies need. Companies are looking for people like that who have such skills to find the knowledge or the insight. In other words, remember the mantra. What is knowledge? Knowledge is gold. What is data? Data is the land. Data is the sand and the soil. What do we do? Data science finds the gold in the land. What is that? That's what companies need. Today, companies are using data analytics, machine learning, and deep learning techniques to fight corona. Using the machine learning and the deep learning techniques, they are trying to identify who they're trying to come up with new medicines, new vaccines, and things like that. A lot of predictive techniques are being used to understand whether an infection will be cured or not, and things like that, guys. That is what uh, is happening, guys. Okay, everybody with me so far, guys? Can you give me a quick yes? So that's a slightly technical example of what is data science, is what you can think. You don't have to get a perfect understanding, but we'll try to simplify it more in the coming updates, guys. Just a quick yes from others also, guys. Everybody doing okay? You can just type in a Y. Okay. Okay. As we are continuing, if you have any questions, you may please feel free to type in your questions, guys. So give me one moment here. Okay. So great. See if that works fine. Try this one. Interesting. Give me one moment here. See this working. There you go. Gentlemen, ladies, that's me. That is KCR's way of saying namaste. And here is, who's that guy? Jagan. Jagan's way of saying namaste. And here is Chandrababu Naidu's way of saying namaste. That's your instructor. My name is Navin again. I'll be teaching you the course. I'm just recovering from a little bit of sickness last few days, so I might be looking a little bit weak, but that is me again one more time, guys. Okay, and just wanted to say hello to you. Nothing great about that, but These are the techniques that you'll be learning. See if I can close this one. Okay. I'll be taking your questions in a moment. One more time. Let's see if this works. There you go. Strange. A little bit more resolution. Like that. CVT dot color. Okay. Convert. Okay. Let me go one step deep. Cap it. And try it one more time. These are the techniques that we will be learning as part of our computer vision concepts, guys. So let's give it a moment and see. Picks it up. There you go, gentlemen, ladies. One more time. Cool. That's me in color. I just wanted to give you a touch of it again. I'm probably looking a little bit weak, but I'm just recovering. I'm almost doing good now. Nothing really related to COVID, I think, but I did a little bit of, I'm a little bit into sports. I did a little bit of exercises and I got sick. Over exercises, got carried away a little bit. I had a severe back pain and a little bit of fever. So I'm back to normal and things like that, guys. Okay, that's Chandrababu. This is KCR. This is Jagan, guys. Okay, welcome to Data Science and AI. Nothing great about me. Okay, so just a friendly introduction there. If you're a fresher, is this good? This is absolutely good. This is good, buddy. Barsha Dash. Dasha Dash. Dash. Okay. So even if you're a fresher, this will be applicable for you. You can definitely learn this course. And because generally they take the freshers and they give them the training, the corporates and things like that. That takes a lot of time. That takes a lot of effort. If you already know, you'll be saving a lot of time. And today, as I said, in any of the businesses, these are becoming the fundamentals. So if you already know, it will be very, very good. Barsha. Prashik says he's from mechanical engineering background. Want to switch to IT? Is it better? Yes, data science is a good one. Is one of the best ones, Prashik. It is not better. It is one of the best. Okay, short answer. Yeah, you don't have to have any programming knowledge, guys. I'll be teaching you from basics of Python. We will also allow you another free Python complete course as part of this one who are taking up the data science. And that will also be helpful for you in getting a double confidence, in doubling your confidence. And it's going to be a 3-month course, guys. Okay. And we come here. Here's a quick touch of the course. This will be shared. Nagbabu is going to be our point of contact. He will be sharing. So here is some of the stuff. That is the statistics. There is Nagbabu, guys. In statistics, I have added a lot of concepts, guys. They're not here. But again, a little bit of, that is the Python programming. This is the Dash and the Plotly. I'll be showing you a touch of them. This is the machine learning. This is the main batting and the bowling of this course, guys. Here is the deep learning. Here is the computer vision. Here is natural language processing. Here is the Spark and a touch of Hadoop. I won't go too much into Hadoop. Azure ML will be going okay. We'll be doing a little thorough one in Azure ML towards the end, guys. Okay, so I will ask Nagbabu to share this with you for those of you who are interested, guys. Okay, any non-technical doubts, please contact Nagbabu. There is his number. And the way I show you video on because of image recognition. That is true, Julie. This is called image recognition versus more precisely face detection versus face recognition, Julie. It is not image. Image is a very basic thing. Face recognition is a much more sophisticated thing. That is what is going on today. Okay, Julie? Good question. Yeah, even if you're from electrical and electronics background, you should be Netravati. You should be good. The only thing is you just have to have a little bit of Python programming knowledge, guys. That is the only challenge. That is what I'll be teaching you also. Don't worry about that. You can leave that to me. Netravati. So you don't have to start it. We'll be starting from basics only. We'll start from LKG and we'll go into the engineering. Engineering is where the machine learning and the deep learning is there. The mathematical or the statistical knowledge, those are the concepts that I will be covering. I'll be teaching you. Banala, Sai. Okay. Reporting to the entire, yes, the Plotly and Dash. These are the reporting, Jakir. This is what you use for dashboarding and reporting and things like that. Free courses, I think you have a lot of them available online, buddy. Sayed, on YouTube and things like that. You have a lot of them online. You can look for free courses. Prerequisite, as I said, there is no specific prerequisite, guys. Any of you can definitely get into. You don't have to be a mechanical engineer to drive a car. So if you're CSC, you already have an advantage, Keshav, compared to others. But there is no specific prerequisite, buddy. If your interest towards machine learning and deep learning concepts is the main prerequisite. Okay, so for a moment, I will pause on the questions. I'll take one last question from Wahid Ahmad. It's an ETL developer wanted to switch to big data or data science. Data science AI is not the good or the better, it is the best one, Ahmad. If you're an ETL, it will be much more easier for you because all the data pre-processing techniques you're already familiar. You'll be able to easily translate them, understand them, and you'll be able to do a lot of magic very easily. Okay, buddy? Okay, let me put a hold on the questions. Let me cover a few more slides and we'll come back for a few questions, guys. Sorry about that. So back again. So there it is. Invest in the knowledge is what I'm trying to convey. Don't think it's a waste of money. It is definitely worth it, especially in the current scenario, guys. Everything will be shared. Say, I'll show you a G drive at the end. So everything is there. Everything will be shared with you. In a moment, I will show it to you, buddy. So take a look at this, guys. What do we have here? We have on x-axis, we have dimension 1. On y-axis, we have dimension 2. King and queen and life. How do you think king, queen, and life are related, guys? Can any one of you take a guess? That would be a slightly tough question for you. King and queen together make life. Okay, what is that? Well, that is what is our understanding, right? But king minus man plus women equals to queen. What does that mean? Well, that is the language of the machines. You give data to the machines, they're finding patterns like that. What is king to a man is what is queen to a woman. King is the husband of a queen. Man can be a husband of a woman. What is that? That is how the languages, so the machines are coming out and giving us patterns. What are we doing? We are able to tell a story out of it. We are able to interpret them logically and understand more about them, guys. Okay. Roger Federer minus tennis plus cricket equals to Sachin Tendulkar. What is the meaning of that? What is Roger Federer to tennis is cricket to Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar is Roger Federer of the cricket. What is this? That is the language of the machines. That is machine learning. Machine learning is finding the patterns Roger Federer minus tennis plus cricket equals to Sachin Tendulkar. But when you look deep into it, you're able to identify, you're able to tell a story that, hey, it is indicating that Sachin Tendulkar is the Roger Federer of the cricket. That is machine learning. So we say, what is that? That is what is called investing in knowledge. Yes. We will be able to understand the patterns that machines find. We're able to tell a story out of the machines, guys. That is machine learning. As a data scientist, what do we do, guys? Businesses today have a lot of data in servers and things like that. As data scientists, we try to find the knowledge by using a mix of concepts of statistics, programming, databases, machine learning, and mathematical modeling. Mathematical modeling, machine learning are the batting and the bowling, guys. Okay. So what do? Imagine the red line, red color are the patterns. What do data scientists do? Data scientists find patterns like that. They find hidden patterns like that. Okay, data is the new oil. Today everybody has the data. And what is special about oil, guys? Oil is one of the most precious resources of the world. There is one resource which is becoming more precious than oil, that is data. Data is becoming the oil. You don't need a PhD to do a data science. In other words, you don't need a mechanical engineer to drive a car. If everybody has to be a mechanical engineer to drive a car, very few people will be driving a car. That is what was happening a few years back. About 2 or 3 years back, if they needed a data scientist, they were taking the guys with PhDs. It's like taking a Sachin Tendulkar, looking for a Sachin Tendulkar if you want to play cricket. But if every team is looking for a Sachin Tendulkar, then you will not be able to find a Sachin Tendulkar for every team. So you don't have to be a Sachin Tendulkar to play cricket. To play cricket, you need to love cricket. As simple as that. Okay, that is what is data science. Data science is going to be our cricket, guys. That is what we'll be learning here. Python, machine learning, and deep learning. Again, you are coming here to learn more about machine learning, deep learning using Python. That is what is going to be our batting and bowling. 80 to 90 to 95% of the world, when they are into the world of artificial intelligence, their default is, their de facto is Python, guys. Okay, so that is one of the most important things, and that's why we are learning it here. I have added a lot of concepts, so I have reduced some other courses and things like that from our course, guys. Here is DGP Telangana. I don't remember his name, guys. It just slips out of my mind. But if you notice here, they're using the face recognition technique. They're identifying all the people. They're trying to identify if they're maintaining social distance and things like that and all. This was during the lockdown. This is nothing but they use the techniques of computer vision and machine learning to identify if the people are maintaining social distancing and face recognition apps, guys. That's where we will learn these concepts. And now here is another example, guys. Every day we are all going to, our relatives, we are shopping, we are going to restaurants, movies. Of course, these days we have reduced it and things like that. Not only us, our friends, our family, our colleague, professors, we all do this. No matter where we go, at a constant level, on a constant basis, we are being provided various kinds of recommendations. Whether you go to a website, a Google or an Amazon and things like that, almost every website today seems to be providing some kind of recommendations and things like that, guys. In other words, recommendations are all around us. Imagine here is Lisa. Lisa likes pizza. She likes white wine. She likes pasta. And here is John. John also likes pizza. He also likes red wine. He also likes pasta. On a fine day, Lisa purchased, let's say, Sprite. What do we do? Well, we can recommend Sprite to John. Why? Because John is similar to Lisa. Why? Because if you look, both of them like pasta, both of them like wine, both of them like pizza. So if Lisa likes something, there is a good chance that John will also like that. What is that? That is the foundation of the recommendation systems of Amazon, Flipkart, and things like that. Okay, that's how the recommendations work, guys. Next, let's take another example of recommendation. These are all the heart. This is all the heart of machine learning or the data science, guys. Imagine John. John purchased a book called Strategy Execution Heroes, another one called Big Bang Disruption, another one called Business Strategy. What is special about all of them? All of these are management related books. On a fine day, a new book called Blue Ocean Strategy has come out. So what can we do? Well, we can now recommend John Blue Ocean Strategy. Why? It is also a management related book. What is this? This is also another example of recommendation. It is called content based filtering, guys. So what are these? These are the recommendation engines. There are some algorithms, some techniques which are behind this. That is what we'll be learning as part of machine learning. These are some of the project work that we will be doing, guys. Let's take another example of another project that we will be working. A travel booking website books thousands of hotel rooms every day. There's a website, there are a lot of bookings happening. You can apply this scenario to many things, guys. Railway bookings, bus bookings, and things like that. Okay. With such a huge growth, the task at hand is to improve the booking per customer by showing the best hotels as per the taste and the preferences of the user. Imagine Syed comes to this hotel, and let's say he's looking, he likes all the five-star hotels. He does not like anything which is less than a five-star. And if we are recommending all the one-star, two-star hotels to them, he will never come to your website. So what do you need to do? You need to recommend only five-star. That is what they are asking. When the customers come to our websites, how do you recommend them the right hotels to them? Well, that is what is the problem of the business. That is what is the business problem. So to understand that, let's go one step deep and try to understand from a data science perspective what we can do. Okay? So imagine we have taken a few hotels. Hotel 1 has a good gym and a small pool. Hotel 2 has an amazing gym and no pool. Hotel 3 has a great gym and a small pool, and so on. We have taken 5 hotels for the sake of simplicity. Then imagine we have called up 4 or 5 users. Here is John. John prefers gym over swimming pool. Kevin likes gym more than pool. Bill needs a pool with a basic gym, and France, a pool is a must compared to a gym. He's more of a swimming guy. Bill is also a swimming guy. Kevin is a gym guy. John is a gym guy. Okay, so imagine in an ideal world, we call a few of our users, our customers, and ask them what you need, what you like, and things like that. We collect the data. That is what is called a sample set, guys. Now imagine what we are taking, what we are doing is we are taking all the hotels, we are giving some approximate rating. Think of that as rating. Hotel 1 has a good gym and a small pool. Because it has a good gym, we're giving a high rating. Because it has a good gym, we're giving a high rating. Because it has a small pool, we're giving a low rating. Then Hotel 2 has an amazing gym. So we're giving a 1. 1 is like, imagine we are rating everything on a scale of 1. No pool, so we're giving it a 0. Then Hotel 3 has a great gym. Because the gym is great, we're giving a 0.9. The pool is small, we're giving roughly 0.1. So like that, we have prepared a table. We call this as a matrix in a machine learning world. Then we repeat the same thing for the users. We create another matrix, a table. John prefers gym or swimming pool. So for him, we're giving a rating of 0.9 wherever there is a gym. And for a pool, we're giving a 0.1. Repeat that for Kevin. Kevin is also a gym guy, not a pool guy. Repeat that for Bill and France. Okay? For France, he doesn't need a gym. He doesn't need a gym. He needs only a pool. So we're giving 1 out of 1 for a pool. In other words, for the sake of simplicity, we prepared some data. Okay, now what do? We put them together. So what is this indicating? This is indicating, here is John. John visited Hotel 1 and he also visited Hotel 2. When he visited Hotel 1, he gave it a high rating of 4. When he visited Hotel 2, he has given a high rating of 5. It looks like he did not visit Hotel 3. He did not visit Hotel 4. And for Hotel 5, he has given a very low rating. For some reason, he did not like Hotel 5. Then come to Kevin. Choose this one. Kevin has not visited Hotel 1, but looks like he has given a high rating for Hotel 2. He also has visited Hotel 3 and has given a high rating. He did not visit Hotel 4. He also has given a low rating for Hotel 5. He didn't like Hotel 5. Then come to Bill. Bill has given a low rating to Hotel 1. Hotel 3 is somewhere in the middle. Okay, he did not visit Hotel 3, but he has given a high rating. For some reason, he liked Hotel 5. He also liked Hotel 4. Hotel 4 and Hotel 5. Then come to France. France gave a low rating to Hotel 1. He did not visit Hotel 2. He did not visit Hotel 3. He did not visit Hotel 4. and he has given a high ratings to hotel 5. So what are these? These are some of the users. We call them, we ask them, hey, which hotels you visited, what they liked, what they did not like, and how much ratings they have given. Imagine we have collected some data. Then what do? Take a look at all the orange colors boxes. What are these? These are the hotels that these customers did not visit. So now, what is special about John and Kevin? Take a look at John and Kevin. What is special about them is they have both given high rating to Hotel 5, Hotel 2, I'm sorry. Here is Hotel 2. They have both given high ratings to Hotel 2. Okay. It also looks like they have given low rating to Hotel 5. Low rating here, low rating here. Okay, so what can we say? We can say they are probably similar. Their tastes are similar. They are liking the same thing, they are disliking the same thing, their tastes are similar, is what we can say. Okay, that is what is special about John and Kevin. They're giving the high ratings, they're liking the same hotel, they're disliking the same hotel, so we can say they're similar. Similarly, you take Bill and France. What is special about them? Notice both of them have given a low rating to Hotel 1 and they have given a high rating to Hotel 5. So, what can we say? Their tastes are similar. What are we doing? We're trying to find similar users. Okay, so now imagine Kevin comes to our website. He's coming to our website. What do? We need to recommend. Our objective is, our business is asking, can you build a recommendation engine, a recommendation system like Amazon or Flipkart, where we will give the right recommendations. That is what our business has hired us for. So now what can we do? Well, what we can do is we can try to find Kevin is similar to John. Why? Because notice they like the same thing, they dislike the same thing. If you take a look at John, what is special? John liked Hotel 1. He has given high rating. And what is special about John? John is similar to Kevin. So if John likes something, Kevin likes something. So what will you do? We can recommend Hotel 1 to Kevin. Why? Because John liked it and Kevin is similar to John. Okay, let's go one step ahead. Imagine now John comes to your website. What do? Well, John, remember, is similar to Kevin. What's happening? Well, Kevin visited this website. I'm sorry, Kevin visited this hotel, but John did not visit this hotel. So what do? Because John is similar to Kevin and Kevin has given high rating. And whatever Kevin likes, John likes, we can start recommending Hotel 3 to John. What do we do with France? France is similar to Bill. They seem to be liking the same thing. They also seem to be disliking the same thing. So it's similar to France. So what can we do? Well, for France, it looks like he did not visit Hotel 4, but Bill has given a high rating. So what can we do? We can recommend Hotel 4 to France. What is that? That is called recommendation systems. That is how your Amazon, Flipkart, and all the e-commerce and all those guys are running, guys. You Mintra and all those guys are running. Those are the techniques that we'll be learning as part of the machine learning and the Azure ML. Everybody with me, guys? That is just to give you a quick touch of it. This is what is called thinking in data. This is data thinking. That is what is data science. Our focus is more on the data rather than on the code. We will use the code, but our focus is more on the data. Everybody with me, guys? Cool. Good, Ashok. Okay. Okay, let's see where we are, guys. 10:10. And let's see, before wrapping up, what else we have. Okay, let me also give you a quick touch of it. In about next 5 to 10 minutes, I'll probably wrap up here and we'll continue our journey tomorrow, guys. So what can humans do to fight corona? Well, today they're working with the data. It's in the hands of the vaccines. The vaccines are in the hands of the pharmaceutical companies. The pharmaceutical companies, what are they doing? Is they're using machine learning and deep learning to identify different patterns and to understand if the vaccines will work, if the vaccines will not work, and things like that. So what do? Learn to work with data. Learning to work with data will make you smart. It is not only in pharmaceutical domain, but any domain today. That is what they are working on, guys. They are trying to understand how to work with data, and they're becoming the fundamentals, guys. If you want to know the future, look at the past. Okay, so generally, we constantly look at the history. We try to learn from the history and we try to act in the past. If we have done some mistake in the history, we try not to repeat. So what is that? That is the fundamental premise of predictive learning, predictive machine learning, guys. Surya, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Every class, okay, the first 1 or 2 weeks, Surya, I'll be taking maybe 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes, buddy. After that, I will extend it to 1.5 hours. It will go to three months roughly, Surya. Okay. During weekends, Saturdays I'll take, Sundays I won't take, but just a quick touch of it. And so coming back to the slide, what we mean here is we take the historical data. We will try to understand what is the meaning of building a predictive model. Once we build a predictive model, we will learn how to make predictions out of that. We will learn how to tune it, how to improve it. Imagine there is a cricket match tomorrow. Imagine, I think today, England is the toughest cricket team, guys. Here and there, these days, I haven't been much into cricket. But let's say India has a match with England and you want to predict if India is going to win or not. What can you do? You can take the previous data, previous few matches of data. You can take 10 matches of data or 100 matches of data of India and make a prediction if India is going to win or not. That is what we will learn. Okay. And again, we will use the techniques of machine learning, deep learning. And let me quickly double click this. Some of the visualizations that we would be learning. So there it is. That is a COVID infection. These are some of the things that we'd be learning as part of the plotly. Try to learn. So what's happening is these bubbles are indicating there is China. Sorry, this is not COVID. This is GDP. The GDP of the China is growing a little bit like that. But let's say I come here. Let's try something else here. Let's try this one. Okay, take a look at this. Okay, this is how the COVID started getting impacted, guys. If you're observing, what's happening is on the right hand side, it's right green and red. The more the red, the more they are impacted. Initially, it was China, it was in red color. Notice that. And the other countries are picking up. What are we doing? We're during the months of March. And there is, I think, Iran. There is, I think, Germany. The Europe started, and then the US has started picking up. We are slightly in orange color at that time. And notice the color of the China is slightly becoming less red color. The intensity of the red color is decreasing. The intensity of the red color of the USA is increasing. Americas is increasing. Africa did not pick up much of COVID, fortunately. And the rest of the Russia seems to be picking up a little bit red and things like that. So these are some of the visualization techniques that we'll be learning. A few more. See what this does. I've just randomly picked up a few of them, guys. So there it is. As the years are going by, as the months, days are going by, it's just giving an indication. New York is picking up in USA and things like that. Okay. So these are some of the reporting things and so on. We'll be using Python. R I've removed it, guys, because I had to add a lot of content into computer vision and natural language processing. So I have removed that one. This is an exponential growth. Okay, so this is a little bit of COVID and things like that. So what I'll do is, if time permits, I will cover them tomorrow, guys. But let's say, okay. So what I want to do is, I want to give a few minutes for any other questions and things like that, guys. Amazon Lex and Google Voice will not be covered here. No, you will be able to learn it by yourself, Rag. If you learn these techniques, Amazon Lex and Google Voice, we will learn Google's deep learning techniques and things like that. So you'll be able to build a model by yourself. Amazon Lex, you can learn it by yourself if you have an idea of the fundamentals of these concepts, Rag. Okay, buddy? Okay. Any other questions today, guys? Will you teach? Yes, I will be only teaching. The only thing that other guy, there is also another faculty who will be teaching Python, guys. That is just to give you double confidence. We are allowing you in another Python session, another Python class, because some of you are coming from non-technical background. I will also be covering the basics of Python along with me. Somebody else at another time, they will be covering the full Python along with me. That is to just develop your confidence in Python, and everything will be taught by me, Surya. We had another person who needed to come for big data, but unfortunately we couldn't turn it up, so I will be taking that up also. Surya, you okay with that, buddy? No. What is that, December 2nd? Do we have to pay after December 2nd? Can you talk to Nagbabu about that, Surya? About myself, Maulik Vaidya. Maulik, I have about 24 years experience, and I lived in USA for 10 plus years, and 14 years I'm here in India. I'm a data scientist. I have my own company, and I work. We are primarily, most 90% of the time we are working on Python related stuff. So that is why I'm covering everything around Python. We used to give a few internships and things like that, but right now we have slowed down a little bit, guys, until things settle down. But when time permits, we will again start calling for some virtual internships for now. Okay, but that will take a little bit of time. Yeah, Syed Nagbabu will be sharing that with you. And let's see more questions here. Thank you, Malik. Oh, Sayali, thank you. Very good. Keep it up. I'll make sure that will be very helpful to you. Thank you for when you're posting. You can post it to everyone, guys, all the attendees, and everybody will be able to look at your questions. Some of the guys are not able to see your questions, so please post it for everyone. And let me see. Say it all. Okay. A few more questions. Let me take it here. NLP computation, all the contents within the next 8 days. All the no. This is not an 8 days, Surya. This is a 3-month course, buddy. Sivanagasai says, course is about business techniques. Yes, it's about businesses, how to use data techniques in businesses so that they can improve their business techniques, Siva. Wahid, can you contact Nagbabu about your question, buddy? We'll do 15 to 20 case studies, guys. There are a lot of fun case studies, and you will understand why we say it is fun and things like that. Offline classes, no, Julie. I don't think it's good to get into offline anytime soon. It's very risky at this stage. Vasav, can you check with Nagbabu buddy on that? All the context within next 8 days. All the contents I will be teaching, buddy, but not in the 8 days. In these 8 days, I will be only starting the basics because many people come from non-programming background, right? So the basics of programming, I will start from the fundamentals and basics, Surya. Let me know if I'm answering your question. And here is the link from Nagbabu, guys. The Python, those of you who are into data science, they will allow you freely into this one. So please try to attend, take note of this one and attend that one. This one will be free apart from my course, guys. No, Hadoop, I will just give you a touch of it, Jakir. I will focus a little bit more on Spark. I'm only going to introduce you Hadoop and more of Spark, Jakir. Okay? Keshav, sessions you need to ask Nagbabu. Thank you, Surya. Thank you, Jakir. Okay, so gentlemen, ladies, for today, I will stop it here and we'll continue our journey from tomorrow, guys. Whether you're taking it here or whether you're taking it anywhere else, definitely take it, guys. It's a very good course, machine learning, deep learning techniques. Everything is going to be AI. I'm probably going to be talking a little bit about it tomorrow and day after tomorrow. So you will understand what it means. All the jobs are going to be automated. We are not going to lose our jobs, but we will work with AI. That is what is going to happen. So that is why these concepts are becoming the fundamentals. So definitely take this course either here or somewhere else. Invest some money, invest in time. It will be helpful for you. It will be useful for you. Okay, that's just a friendly suggestion before I wrap up today. Last question from Julie. Is it good skill for me to explore knowledge? Yet because I'm there in the last year BTech, my last year completion, but I get some confusions. No, it will be very, very helpful to you, Julie. Even if you're in the last year, you will get a lot of, you'll get a very good idea how the things work. Many of the academic concepts that you're learning, you'll be able to understand in a real world. And you'll be ready even before others are ready. So it will be an added advantage for you, Julie. So don't worry. Some people were in second year and third year also, they took my course and they were very helpful. Many people who are going to do their masters in US also have taken up my course and they have been very happy about that. Maulik, yes, 6 days per week, but first 1 month I'll probably not ask you to come during Saturdays, only from Monday to Friday, the first 1 month, Maulik. After that, I will ask you to join on Saturdays. Okay. First, we'll go a little bit slow, let the people settle down, and then we'll go ahead and get into weekends also. Thank you, guys. Wish you all good luck. You guys take care, stay safe, and keep learning, guys. Signing off for today. If you have any questions, please contact Nagbabu, guys. He will be here for any non-technical questions and things like that. Saeed, thank you. All of you guys be safe and keep learning, guys. Thank you. I will be signing off here for today. Thank you and bye for now.